How's it going, guys? I'm here to show my universal comb filter object. This is based off of Will Perkel's block diagram he supplied for us in our plugins class. Here's his block diagram for a universal comb filter. We have a dry signal and a wet signal. The wet signal has a delay line and a feedback path, and then these switches control whether or not the filter is a comb or inverse comb filter. And then we have the dry and wet amplification knobs summed together, and that's our output signal. So all of this is translated to our GUI. We have 5 controls. We have a comb select, we have comb and inverse comb as a possibility, and that's decided with these switches right here. We have a dry knob controlling the dry signal, wet knob controlling the wet, feedback path knob, how much of the signal we want on the feedback path, and then a delay time knob, and this is in milliseconds. We go over to the document or the object. We have all the knobs represented here, feeding into the universal comb filter's parameters. So we have comb filter type, delay time, feedback gain, dry gain, wet gain. Also, we have in the reset, or before I say reset, anything about reset, we have to declare a simple delay object within our universal comb filter for the delay line. So simple delay, comb delay line. With that, then we can go up into reset. We reset the simple delay object, and then we create a delay buffer for this right here, for Z minus D. Then in process audio sample, or before process audio sample, we have to set parameters. In this function, we make sure we set the parameters we got above from universal comb filter parameters into the simple delay object. And in specific, we're trying to modify the delay time in milliseconds of the simple delay object with our GUI control, the delay time knob. Finally, it goes into the process audio sample, where we have an if and else statement deciding whether or not, depending on if the menu is comb or inverse comb, what type of filter it is. And then the signal, we create a dry and wet stage, and YN is ultimately the output signal. Okay, so if we were to show the universal comb filter in action, I should start with my signal really low, because this thing can get pretty loud. So we have the dry knob right here, so everything's on 0. Dry knob coming in. Then we can mix in the wet signal.
I don't know about that.
Start with comb filter. So for a comb filter, this is closed. So we have a feedback path.
It doesn't seem to me like it's enough.
Pause it here. You can see the resonant spikes of the comb filter. And as we adjust the delay time, they spread. And then if we flip it to inverse comb filter, there's now no more feedback path.
People say that
We do have a wet knob and a delay time, and this creates the reverse effect. So there we go. We have dips, resonant dips in our signal. And yeah, that is it. That is a universal comb filter object and how it works in RackAFX. Thank you.